up, everybody? This is your girl, Sis-Lo, and honey, we got another newsworthy update coming. So, if you have not read the topic, and if you haven't been under a rock, then you've heard about this situation, honey, with the strawberry letter. This is like a strawberry letter live, okay? So, honey, before I get started, let me just say this. This whole entire life is without judgment. It's with, well, on Shirley's behalf anyway. It's without judgment or anything else. Hey, Miss Melissa, girl, child, wish you can come on up here and join me, honey, because this gonna be a good one. And I definitely need somebody to talk to. You hear me? I'm gonna drop that link just in case you wanna come on up here. Cause we got some stuff to talk. Bonnie, what's her name? Bonnie Ray say, let's give them something to talk about, a little something to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Baby, cause honey child, the other songwriter say, it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. And baby, that ain't where he stopped at. Another songwriter say, everybody plays the fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. Listen, baby. Melissa, I don't know if that's you in the background, boo. But if it is, it's not. It's saying that you're not connected, so you might want to try again, boo. Your device is pulling a meal on me tonight, baby. When I tell you this, Mr. Ernesto, honey, is full of crap. It says that you need to connect your mic and your camera, sweetheart. So go out and try. Let me see. Yeah, it says that you need to connect your mic and your camera. So go out and then come back in and do it that way. Cause child, honey, as my girl say, child, honey, baby, this thing right here, it ain't for the meek. It is not for the meek. Oh no, it ain't for the meek, baby. It's one of those things that you just gotta, seek the Lord about right here. You gotta seek the Lord while you may be found. You heard me. Yes, sir. I'm waiting on my Melissa to come on up here with me. And child, I know my girl gonna really hold it, keep it real with me. That's my sister. That's my sister from another Mr. Doggone. Bring your beautiful self on up here. Hey, boo.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Girl, girl. Listen, I don't know how much you are up on the Shirley Strawberry story, how much you've been really paying attention to it, or if you have been like really up on it or anything. But honey, we about to get into this thing and spew some
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it, but I ain't really paid attention to it.
Baby, listen, we're gonna spill some Earl Grey, some chai tea. I like chai tea because it's a little spicy. It's a little spicy, honey. And baby is real good. Let me see. Miss Melissa is coming back. She was up here a minute ago and waiting on her to pop back up.
Okay.
And as you can see, we in the kitchen doing what we do. You know how we do. We multitask. You know how we do. Sis. How's our nephew Ace doing?
You said what?
She said her phone won't do it right, but she glad to see the hood table up there.
Hey, Mel.
I'm so sad. Well, stay on in. I got the. Do you have? I don't know if she got a bridge or not. But guess what? You'll need one soon. If we keep talking like this. So, girl, let's go back. For anybody has not been under a rock, Shirley Strawberry, who is co-host of Steve Harvey Morning Show for as long as I have been. Thank you, sweetie, for as long as I have been a listener to the Steve Harvey. Well, not all, as long as because initially she didn't come um, right away when Steve Harvey first launched here and went syndicated, but Jackie Reed was with him initially, and then she came along, um, came back, and started co-hosting along with Carla Farrell and Tommy Miles. Then they switched a few other places, but anywho, yeah, uh, this thing has gotten to be a hot one. Miss Strawberry met um, Ernesto, aka Ernest, aka Nesto Williams, who was a barber and a multi business owner from Atlanta through her boss Steve Harvey. Some year, I think in 2015 they met. You okay? But for all of those who don't remember, after that, in 2016, he no later on, I think in 2015, he came and up to the radio station and proposed to Shirley Strawberry on the air, and with the help of her daughter and a few other people. Her daughter Sheridan, who she has by the baseball player Daryl Strawberry's brother. So he proposed, and they got married in January of 2016, I believe it was. And um, she, thank you for the gift. I forgot to mute my phone. Thank you for the gift, Miss Melissa. But Shirley Strawberry got married in January of 2016 to Ernesto. So they have been married about a little more than 7 years. But baby, 2018, he got busted on some drug charges. Okay, now for some people that would have been enough. You understand me? Your marriage is 2 years old, and already your husband is being arrested on some drug charges. But subsequently, those charges were dropped. But then, honey, let me tell you, in 2022, right after the 4th of July, the hammer came down, baby. And when the hammer came down, let me try to tell you this dude got charged initially Okay, y'all. Initially, this joker got charged with a gun charge, a gun possession, theft, fraud, and child pornography. Now, let me tell you, first of all, he has a long record from before because he had served prison time way before this even came to be. So he had a prison record in the back. So I guess she must have really said, "Oh, okay. Well, look, my husband is. Everybody's entitled to a pass and to, able to change." So she went ahead and forgave him, I guess, and went ahead on because I'm pretty sure she had to do her due diligence, if anything. But baby, let's go ahead. Next, right after he got charged with those initial charges, which, like I said, there was the gun charge, um, theft, and fraud. Now, let me tell you this: the theft and the fraud charge came from him writing bad checks off of other people's checking accounts. Matter of fact, there was one person who called and said that he wrote a 200 and some $1,000 uh, cashier's check off of her account to purchase Shirley's ring. Okay. Not only that, he later on went into a business where he's supposed to be doing brand management, charging people millions of dollars and never produced anything. And then he was charged with child pornography. Okay, so that wasn't it. Later on, as he was picked up right after the 4th of July in 22, he got charged with some more charges. And these charges were more charges of rape, criminal sexual conduct, with sodomy, um, and some other fraud charges. He got more than one fraud charge. He got aggravated sexual battery, aggravated sodomy, sexual battery, and trafficking. Now that's disturbing. That's very disturbing. He also got some charge dealing with animals because if he were to be bonded, he cannot be around not only Shirley's daughter Sheridan nor her children, but he can't be around a whole list of other people, including some of his victims. He can't talk to them either. He cannot be around Shirley. He also cannot be around animals. Now, to what extent? Um, that's what I'm saying, honey. That's what I'm saying. You can do a background check on your very own. Okay, you can do a background check on your very very own. Yes. And yes, girl, what is exactly what everybody was saying? Okay, so not only did he have all these charges, but when they arrested him, his mistress played like she was an attorney. One of his mistresses played like she was an attorney, called down to the jail, tried to get him out, tried to get him released, used somebody else's credentials, posed as an attorney, trying to get him released. And when she went down there to try to get him released, they locked her up. Because not only was she imitating someone, stealing someone else's ID, but she also was wanted for fraud. Now, this is what they got the hound sniffing after them. Not only did Ernesto have one house that he had surely occupied, but he had another house right next door to the house that he had with Shirley. for his mistress, Miss King, the same one, his co-conspirator. Now, him and his mistress sleeping in the next room, literally sleeping in the next room. So they're living, they not only got behind on the mortgage payments, allegedly they moved in and never paid any payments after that. Once they moved into the house, they never paid any payments. He never paid any payments on either payment. Girl, it gets even worse than that, sis. Because not only did they say that she got evicted from that house, but baby, since she's been with Ernesto, she's been evicted 5 times. 5. Okay? She's paying $800,000 and up for attorney fees. She's lost her fortune pretty much. She was evicted from her home. The home in that she had in LA, she sold on a short sale to try to hurry up and get the money. By her rushing, she lost on $500,000 in additional money that she could have made from the sale of that home. Okay, so not only did that happen, but baby, the police came and took her ring off her finger. And while she was sitting at the hair salon getting her hair done, they pulled up and took her truck. So she's lost her home. She's lost her car. She's lost her her ring. She's lost a relationship with her daughter because her daughter is not speaking to her at this point. Not only that, but she's lost her supposedly be husband. But that ain't just it. Because not only do this dude have one uh girlfriend, but honey baby, come to find out the Joker got another woman in Florida. And there's no telling how many other there are. Because he is like creeping. Lately, everybody's been talking about these phone calls that have been leaked. Oh, baby, I got a little some of that for you, too. Because not only did the phone calls, were some of the phone calls leaked, but the phone calls were also revealed that he would be on the phone talking to Shirley, who is cashing him out while he's in jail, putting money on his commissary for him to make said phone calls. But he will talk to her for 11 minutes and then turn right around and call his woman in Florida, talk to her for 45 with the money that Shirley giving him. Not only is he talking about um, everything that's going on, but he's sitting up here telling the girl that he's sure glad she let him be the first one to touch her new boobs that she just got. She got some new boobs. She talk about her body is fit. She weigh 90-something pounds and all of this, that, and she working out. She keeping it fit. He wants her to send her pictures, and describing the pictures he wants. I want that one with you with the glasses on, the one with you on the bed. I want the one with you with this on, and one with that. I mean, all totally descriptive. That ain't it. He implicated Steve by saying that he was going to run off to Steve's house in Abu Dhabi. Well, apparently Steve didn't know much about that because it's all new to him. So not only that, honey, but this dude turns around, okay, got this girl paying all this money for lawyers and all this stuff. She don't even know where she's going next. She's lost everything, but he's lying to her about the charges, saying that he was set up. Ain't none of this him. He ain't have nothing to do. He has no idea where these charges from. And not only that, the woman that he was his mistress that he was living with next door, he had the nerve to act like he don't even know who she is and where she came. And all of a sudden, the girlfriend saw that he wasn't gonna be true to her, and she flipped on him. That's how they got all the information that they need to make these charges stick. Because she said, "Listen, oh, it's like that. Well, he did this over there in this month and that day, and this he got this one, and he got that one, and he got this one." She out on bail, well, she's been granted bail, and he's still sitting up there. Now, mind you, he has a 23-month um he's serving a 23-month sentence for one of his charges. But baby, they just got him in there for that petty charge until they make that other stuff and they build their case on this other stuff. Not only that, they're also looking for more victims to of his crimes. See, this man has frauded people out of so much money and stolen so much money. And not only that, he's been selling drugs. He's carrying firearms, and they said when they caught him, one of those times he had a sawed-off shotgun with a silencer on it. What do you need that for? First of all, sawed-off shotguns are illegal in and of itself, but to put a silencer on it, that's some assassination type stuff. Okay, while I take a breath to pull up something, anybody want to have any questions or anything about what I said so far? Sis, you there? Tanya, are you there? My baby done took a nap. So check this out, y'all. Let me show y'all a little something. Oh, she said be right back. Okay, I didn't even see that. Check this out. I'll come back to it if she need me to. So check this out, y'all. So meanwhile, while this girl sitting up on the rock, she went in, okay, looking like this. That's the way she went in looking. And this is Ernesto to the left. But baby, let me show you this. This about how mama looking now. Let me show y'all this. This blew my mind. Okay, hit the link, boo. Come on. Hit the link. I love for you. Let me show you what she looking like now, y'all. Let me show you what she looking like now. Girl, fuck with. He done stressed her the heck out. He done stressed her the heck out, y'all. I just had that sucker. There we go. That's how girlfriend looking now. Ooh-wee! He got mama looking crazy. She done went from that to that.
Okay,
Before
I'm back.
and after. This what her looking like. This is co-conspirator. Now that's how she looked before she went when she first got caught trying to be the paralegal. That's what girlfriend looking like now. Girl, girl. He done drove her up a wall. Oh, Melissa, you was up. Oh no, that was something else. Okay, I'm sorry. He done drove her up the wall. Did you have any questions, sis?
Oh no, I'm just listening. I had to run to the bathroom real quick, but I'm back now. But that's a
Girl,
lot to be going through for a wife. Shoot, I would have been left him.
listen, but check this out. A lot of it she didn't find out until after the Joker was locked up and after the charges were brought up, and then after the phone calls were released, that put the nail in the coffin. That put the nail in the coffin. Okay. So after the phone calls were released, welcome to the
Hey,
welcome to the stage, sis. So
look,
after
I had to go figure that thing out. I'm like, I can't keep typing all this stuff in here. I got to be in the conversation.
Right. But who released the phone calls?
girl, so there is a web and there's a Facebook channel called prison jail calls or
I kept seeing it. I'm like, how they getting it?
prison phone calls. This is all legal. It's
Oh,
it's public information. It's public record.
oh, okay.
It's public record.
Prison calls are public record?
Hit prison call public record. Anybody can get them done.
I didn't never know
Anybody.
that.
Yes. So the prison calls out, and this will teach a lesson to a bunch of folk too. Watch what you saying on those prison phone calls.
Especially
See,
if you're in the B sector or the black
not
sector
just
or the
with
Mo 3
you,
sector.
wherever you are, wherever you remember R. Kelly was trying to build his case saying that the prison guards were releasing his phone calls and conversation and setting them up. Not the case, but anybody can hear you can go on there and pull up R. Kelly phone calls.
What?
Oh, baby. Now, I bet you some of them some newsy. I bet you some of them some newsy. So the prison, this is something that anybody can do. So this
Look, I
woman,
better come on camera for that. What?
girl, honey, honey, so yes. So honey, listen. We're gonna shout out to prison phone calls.
Look, you got me going through my mental Rolodex now.
It's called phone calls from prison. I'm gonna bring it up and I'm gonna put
Look,
the
I wonder how long they hold them calls.
girl, girl,
What's the retention policy?
girl.
Are you
Listen,
sure? I'm going to check into that because I don't
it's
believe
legal.
that.
It's perfectly legal. They went through and they scrolled it.
Hold
She
on, let
showed
me
you
Google.
everything and everything.
I'm gonna have to ask Google, okay?
This is as legal as it is for you to be able to
I
pull
don't know.
the transcripts and everything else during
So
the court.
so when Trump got locked up a while back the other week, any calls he made
All
with his
that, all that.
Okay, everything
I
I'm
bet you they're
seeing
gonna
on
be
here
more
is saying
careful
it's not
minded.
public. Everything I'm seeing is saying it's not public.
Public information.
That sounds like some shady ass shit that they doing.
Okay,
yeah,
they know
They
allegedly
said the prison
they
phone
do it,
calls
babe.
are not provided to the public, and you
well,
cannot get prison call logs.
because I've been seeing the little clip with people saying
Mm-mm.
jail calls from
Oh
Shirley
no, somebody
Strawberry
down there at the prison and probably
been
got
leaked.
paid, just like they paid that chick for R. Kelly call. That chick got paid. Remember Tasha K paid her?
Yep, yep.
Uh-huh. But
Shoot, they
listen,
getting paid for
But
that stuff.
they got her documents too. Then
Exactly. I don't think that's free to the public. I don't think so.
jail phone calls to the public.
It says while jail calls are recorded and monitored, they are not public records.
Listen, this channel been featured in national news, TMZ, New York Post, Fox News, Daily Mail, OK Magazine, Yahoo News, New York Daily News,
But
and
that don't mean it's public record. That just means they got access to the calls.
right.
Uh,
Listen, the prison jail phone calls are acquired and paid for by this channel through the Freedom of Information
that's
Act.
what I'm saying. They probably paying people to get those calls. But it's not like we can't call down there and get a phone call. recording. That's not
You
gonna happen.
don't call. It's a website. But anyway, we ain't go.
Okay,
That's
go
not.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
Yeah,
ahead.
because that's not my. That's not my. I don't care.
I'm just
Yes,
saying. I'm just saying.
because I ain't about to go looking for it. Because I ain't got that kind of dough.
Oh, you know I will try it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me
because I'm
find me a
like,
prison inmate.
look, go see who my man was talking to while he was locked up.
Girl, you know I was gonna get Pookie's phone call. I'm gonna try.
Look, I
Well,
thought you weren't talking to nobody but me. Who these calls were to?
this what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I am going to. I'm gonna play some of one of the calls.
Oh Lord.
Look, was they juicy?
I'm gonna play
Was she
some of.
cussing them out?
No. I'm gonna play
Were
some
they
of.
having phone sex?
No. It's nothing like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go. There are quite a few of them, and they average about 15 minutes or something. Like some of them might be a little bit longer, but I'm going to uh
Make sure you put your thing up.
Nana, I need you to send it
With,
to me again.
with the 1976 whatever act.
Yeah, that's something. We got the rights for
Yeah, send
teaching and
send it to
commentary and
yes, and this is
Because this
South
is definitely for education purposes right here. Because I need to learn what's going on.
Austin
right
prison.
educational purposes.
Phone calls from prison. Send me that thing before I play it while I'm pulling it up. Phone calls from prison.
Girl, you know
Is
my laptop dead. I can't. I'm on a
uh,
iPad.
okay, because they got calls from Susan Smith. You remember Susan Smith, the one that killed her
The
children?
one who here and said, one she the one
They got
claiming black man had did something.
yes, a black man wearing a toboggan. I never will
And
forget
then, but it was really her she had drowned on.
because he wanted to be with a man and he didn't want no woman with a ready-made girl child. Okay, so y'all hold on to your seatbelts. I can't mute, can I? Because if I mute, would you be able to hear it?
If you plan it for your computer, we will. But if you plan it from like your phone, we won't.
Okay, I'm playing it from my computer. Okay. I'm gonna try it. Tell me if y'all stop hearing anything, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Jesus.
It was a lot of static.
Yeah,
Is it?
We heard something. It was like a lot of
for
static.
for a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
No, I don't hear nothing.
Me neither.
I hear it.
Can you just play it off your phone,
You know what?
or are you on your phone?
I'm on a
Are you-
computer,
Oh, okay.
but
Well, can you get it on your phone and just play it from your phone?
yeah, let me see if I got enough battery.
You just gonna have to hold it up to the computer speaker.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Girl, this a whole nother level right here, y'all. Hold on, let me come back to this and hold on, honey. Okay, okay, okay. Right now, let me just tell y'all this. I'm about to I'm about to pause it. Let me just tell y'all this. Right now, she's telling him that her daughter Sheridan went to the police and because they asked for her to come down to talk to them. So this is where we gonna pick
No,
up.
no, no, no. Listen. Okay, okay. Come on now. You're doing too much. Okay. That shit is so goddamn free. That shit is ridiculous. Thank you for allowing me to be the first motherfucking touchdown for the motherfucker. Thank you so very much. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm back with some crazy new information about Shirley Strawberry and her husband Ernesto. If you're unfamiliar with them, please go watch my first video that I dropped about 2 weeks ago. I do
Hold on,
quickly want to
y'all.
apologize for my voice sounding like this. I'm just getting over a bout of laryngitis. Also,
Trying to skip over that. Hold on, y'all.
and was tricked by the cops. This cop. Hello, sweetheart. Yeah, this is way better. I can go outside by myself, and I can, it's caged up, but I can see the sun. It's pretty outside. I ain't seen sun in 3 months. I know, you told me that. That's crazy. Sheridan went down. Sheridan what? She went down there. For what? To talk to him. I don't know what she said. I don't know. Wow. He did go down. Yeah. I don't want to tell you. I don't know. I don't know. That's where the charges come from then. Well, I'm just telling you what happened. She went down there. Listen. That's all I know. We'll talk about it when we get out. Wow. Yeah, we'll talk about it when you get out. But yeah, that did happen. And it was about a month or so ago. She went down there. That's why they put the charge. That's why they put the extra charge. The sheriff go down there. Yeah, it was about a month ago. That's why they put the extra charges on my ass. Some shit I said stupid. She don't even know what she's talking about. Yeah. Wow. She didn't tell me she was going. She just went. Yeah. What kind of fucking shit is that? All right. Okay.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Skip over the commercial. Sorry about that, y'all.
Okay. Alright. Okay then. I wasn't trying to ruin. Hey, listen. I wasn't trying to ruin your day, honey. Okay. Wow. I wasn't trying to ruin your day. Wow. That girl hates me so fucking bad. That bad. Okay. Wow. Don't let it ruin your day. Okay. Please don't. Wow. Okay. All right then. All right. Listen. Yeah. So he knew it. So at least you got moved. At least it's 90 days. You're getting out. You deal with that when you get out or whatever. We'll deal with that when we get out. I'll put it like that. Wow. And you ain't talking to us that then? No. I don't know if she knows I know. Wow. Okay. All right. I don't know what she said, but she was scared. She was scared or whatever, and nosy, and she wanted to know because they kept telling her, that they have, her name is on some documents, just like they told me. Right. Wait, listen, honey, just like they told me, and, she was upset about, all of that, and it's like, of course your name is going to be on some stuff. You lived at our house, your kids lived at our house. So, anyway, she went down there. I don't know what she said. I don't know what was asked of her, but she doesn't understand that they were trying to trick her. She doesn't get that part of it. She just wanted to know what it was, and she was scared because I guess they kept calling her, And I asked them not to call her, but they called her because I stopped answering their calls. But then they called her and scared her, and she went down there. Wow. Because it's not telling what they said to her.
Okay, so that part is the part where she's talking about the fact that her daughter went down.
She sound crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, how you gonna do that song?
She's trying to hold it together, I guess. Try to keep him from being upset because at this point she still doesn't know everything.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm
At
thinking
this
she know
point,
about
she's
the child
still
porn and all that stuff.
So what did she know at this point?
Right.
at this point he's her that he was set up for somebody some stuff somebody else did and they drug him into it. So he got her, he keep telling her, it all come out and like I ain't worried about it because I know this ain't nothing I did. This person and that person, or he's not really naming anyone who did it or whatever until the woman, the mistress,
Posed with him.
started
Posed
getting
as
hemmed
the
up and
Lord.
saw he was throwing her under the bus. And she
Mm.
started telling, then that's when more charges start coming. And then her antennas start coming up and she started asking about this other lady. Like, well, who is so and so? And he was like, that's the girl, the one that got charged with me. I can't think of her name. I can't think of her last name. You know her last name. Because you've been sleeping with, you've been all up and through there.
That's the one that
Stop
was living next
playing.
door.
He's, girl. And ain't
Is she?
that nervy?
Is she the one that was in the house next door?
Nervy.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Yes. But
Got her out there
then
looking bad.
there were other calls where I hold on, I'm trying to find. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Keep it going.
That sound crazy as I don't know what.
This is the one from him with him and his mistress.
Your current balance is $28 on the books. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using sure is. Telling. Girl, no lies were told on that, right?
This is real talk.
You got what? Well, what time did they lock you down? Hello? 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 I can't hear you now. You can or can't? Oh, now I can. Girl, wait till you hear how he talks to her. I hear you now. Okay. What's the facility like?
Now,
Well, it's better than it's been months. Just for a while. But they got
this is not. Hold on, y'all. Let me stop that one because that is actually. I don't want. That is from another. That's not from the phone calls from prison. That one, and I didn't know that. That came from Real Talk Bougie, but I don't want to play her stuff about her consent. But I want the one from Jailhouse. Give me 1 second. I call him Jailhouse. Every time I say it, I change the name by mistake. Phone
Jailhouse
calls from prison
confession.
is what I was called. Girl, listen. I keep changing the people's name, but not intentionally, but to
Mhm.
girl, this is a whole fucking mess.
This man that took her from
Okay,
sugar to
so
shit.
yeah, let me go. Literally,
Do she
literally.
still
You
got her
hear me?
job? Is she still got her job with Steve?
We're gonna get to that part in 1 second. She
Okay.
still got her job, and now mind you, she had to um she had to apologize to him. Hold on.
But he introduced her because his ass to be apologizing to me for introducing me to that criminal.
How's your day going? Well, it was going okay. The police picked up my truck today. What truck? What do you mean, what truck? Picked up your white truck? Yeah. What? Yeah. Why would they do that? They said it's being used in the investigation. Wow. 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 Yeah. What? Yeah, they came to the salon where I was, and they waited outside for me. When I got ready to go, they blocked me in, and there was a tow truck there, a flatbed, and they put the truck on the flatbed. What? And they offered me a ride home, and I told them no, of course not. And thank God the lady that does my hair brought me home. What kind of shit is that? Well, that's what they said. They said, I asked them, did they have any proof? I said, what are you guys doing? Why are you taking my truck? Because it's being used in an investigation. Do you have any proof? What are you talking about? Yes, we have proof. I mean, no, we don't have proof. We have probable cause. And that can lead to proof. Sheridan came. You go to Sheridan came in. I mean, they didn't say that right away. I'm just trying to tell you all the stuff. It's out of order. They said that, there are a lot of papers with my name on them. My signature probably has been forged. Wait a minute. I'm confused. What you saying? Come on, honey. Come on. No. I'm trying to understand.
He ain't confused, girl.
And it's in Roswell. It's in Roswell. The same one I've been going to.
He knew.
The same officer that
It
arrested
ain't
you.
even a convincing answer.
The little white. That's what it is. Wow. How did they know where your business line was? I guess they just followed me. I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know. Wow. Yeah. I mean, they said they were going to come and get it from over here, but it's just my car came up on the radar, the license plate, that it was in Roswell. Wow. Yeah. Wow. And I said, well, what are you going to do with my truck? What does my truck have to do with this? They said it's for the victims. They needed to pay back the victims, some of the victims. And whoever this is. They're lying. Well, I'm just telling you what they told me.
See how he playing with her mind?
I mean, I assume that, this woman is setting you up or whatever, but
Nobody's saying that.
wow. So that's all I can. What happened to me today? And I don't have a car to drive, so. Oh, and
Now, did you hear her just say, I assume it's the woman that's setting you up? That's what I'm thinking. It must be her. It must be the woman that's. So she still dumped to the fact that this joker did this, okay?
So at
And
this
she's
point,
still riding the train, believing it's all this crap.
her tone don't quite sound the way it did at first,
Go
though.
ahead.
The police waiting outside their hair salon. That
Oh,
embarrassment and
well,
stuff. She sound cheap.
yeah, she frustrated now because they done took. Now, and you not to
And I know
mention
I
at this
used to work
point,
in Roswell. I know exactly where they at. That's on the city
not to
side.
mention that she's been evicted. He's
Has
locked
she,
up.
has she
She's
been
paying
evicted
his
at this
lawyer
point?
fees. She, her,
At the time of this
she's
call,
evicted.
was
She
she
got 30
evicted?
days.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep. So her
So
world is
what does
coming.
she
Okay,
think
this is what's
at
gonna
this point?
happen
What does
next.
she think he's in jail for at this point?
wedding ring.
You just
I'm confused.
she thinks he's been set up.
Like he got like 50
He been
charges,
set
and
on.
she thinks he's in there because of what?
He's
Is
being
it
set up on some fraud charges.
okay for the bad checks and stuff?
So she thinks at this point that he's only in jail for
Don't
fraud.
know about the, she don't know about the she don't know about the child pornography and all that. She don't know about none of that yet.
So when was these
The
phone
only
calls
thing
made?
that was on the news was the charges.
But
Huh?
when was these phone calls made? Are these like
These
old?
phone calls were made. This one is from November 2022.
Okay, well that makes sense then because the other charges are more recent. So okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, a lot of them. Some of them are.
Yeah, like the
Some of them came right after this.
well, I
So
mean,
has
like I'm talking about like the rape and the sodomy and all that. That was just recent, like a few months ago.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
that came after.
and this week, yeah, like yeah, okay,
So
okay.
has he been
Yeah.
locked up the whole time? Did
Well,
he ever
she
get
tried
the
to get him
bond
out
out?
Hmm.
on bond, but they denied bond. I know that much.
Okay.
But
He
they said she
got a
was
bond.
begging the judge to get him out, and the
He
judge
got a
was
bond
like,
on some charges.
"You said what?"
Yeah, she wrote letters, but it didn't do no good.
Yeah, they said she was begging the judge.
She wrote a letter to the judge,
Mm-hmm.
and it was saying that he couldn't come home, he couldn't be around her. She said she felt perfectly safe. See, she's thinking it's stuff like they think he might harm her or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
she's really green. She really got the wood pulled over her eyes. So
So at the
check this out,
Mm-hmm.
time
though,
of these
y'all.
phone
Check this out.
calls,
I still
she
have.
just thought he was for fraud.
Wow.
Let me hold on.
All I can
Let me pause the video.
Uh-uh-uh.
And he don't even sound all that
Huh?
convinced. He don't even sound all that convincing for her to think, that he's being set up. He sound like wow, wow. I'm
Uh.
like
Well, he's a
he sound like he
manipulator.
lying.
He's a
But
manipulator.
see, he was arrested in May for possession of a gun with a silencer. Then in December of
He
last
got
year,
out of
that was fraud and the child, the child picture charges and child stuff on his computer.
there. That's
So
when
that's
they
why I
got
was
added
asking.
on. But
That's
he
why I
was
was
locked
asking when
up.
did this phone call happen? Because if it happened after the child stuff, I'm like, girl, you up here talking about she set you up. That's why I asked when did the phone
Uh-uh.
calls take.
No, She stopped by that time. She had stopped taking his call. Yeah.
Okay, so
He
about
got
time the
off of
kid
that
stuff
gun charge. He
happened.
got out.
So about time the kid stuff happened
Right.
in December, that's when she stopped taking his calls. Okay.
Exactly.
Mm.
Okay. Hold on.
what
See, I didn't
happened
know
to
it
me
had been
today.
that long.
And
So this over a year.
Oh,
Right, I
Going
hold
on
gotta
a
on.
year.
now I gotta have an explanation. That's why I was like, hold up. How she
Wait a
know
minute.
all that?
Wait a minute. Y'all gonna miss the recording because I was playing it. I gotta keep back. Hold on. I don't want you to miss this part. Hold on. Let me just back it up just a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Okay.
what happened to me today. And I don't have a car to drive, so. Oh, and they said they're gonna get my wedding ring too. What are you talking about? Why do you say? Why when I tell you something? Why do you say that? Because I'm just telling you what they told me. They said they're gonna come and get it. I got it from Danielle Diamonds, and the $20,000 that you put on that, they're gonna get the ring too. Stop talking on the phone. Stop talking on the phone. Okay. Yeah, I'm just all this bullshit. That's what they told me. Right. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, wow. But it wasn't a great day for me either, That was a bad day. Wow. Yeah, so, I mean, they let me get my stuff out. I don't know. they just, I just really think they're just trying to keep this investigation open in hopes that they'll find something, to keep you or something. It's like they don't have anything. They don't have anything. I know they don't.
I'm so sorry that it happened to you today.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's just okay. There ain't nothing we can do about it. Apparently they're really after you. They think you're some sort of big, I don't know. I don't know. They,
I understand.
they're just really trying to stick it to you. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I see that.
So you can see there, like I said, she's really green to what's going on, and she really sticking by him
Well,
at
if this
this
is at
point.
the
At this point,
beginning, I'd probably be rolling with my nigga too if this was at the
yeah,
beginning before all
this
those
was at the
other charges came out. I'd be like, what's going on? But I thought this was like after all these other charges. I'm about to say, girl, you drop you on your head or something. Shoot.
I might would roll with him with the gun charge, but when that fraud and stuff started coming up, we through.
Right. And that's why I
'Cause
was
it,
like, I had to see the timeline. That's why I was going through the
yeah,
timeline, like,
and don't
cause
even mention the kid stuff. I'm not even gonna take your calls. Act like I know you nothing.
yeah, see, the see in May. Okay, this was the timeline. In May of last year, he had possession of that gun and a stolen car. And then in December, that's when the fraud and the kitty stuff happened. And then
Mhm.
this year in June, he pled guilty to possession of the weapon and got the 23 months in prison. And then in July, he was hit with five new charges, including the R word, actual battery, the side,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then other stuff, trafficking, all kind of other stuff. So that just happened in July.
What was that? Were those charges for adults?
The one for trafficking was, I believe, for adult, but the ones before that was for kitty stuff.
The the S word and all that stuff.
Yeah, and see
and
that's
they
why
said they
y'all,
found
but like Sis-Lo said about the
they
animals, when
found
you
it.
get in trouble for something like that, you can't even have access to animals in certain states because most, I ain't gonna say most people who do stuff like that, but
They don't
that's
put
what
nothing
people normally
past
do
it.
to animals. Like they call that the S word when you do stuff
Yeah.
to animals. So in some states, yeah, you can't be around. You can't have no animals, no pets.
They don't put nothing past him.
You girl,
I know she got to be feeling so sick right now.
yeah.
Oh my God. To think I was laying down at night with this.
And the
Ugh.
fact
That was
that
just.
Steve Harvey hooked her up with him, I don't put no fault on
Yes.
him because you never know how. I mean, people,
But
have on this face.
I get
You
that, but
know,
still, nobody did no background check.
I mean, who was that on our
Nobody.
panel that one day? Was that Sassy? Who said she don't do stuff like that? I'm like, please, I be looking on Facebook. I be trying to make sure they ain't married. I be doing all that.
Girl, I paid the $49.99. I
I be
get
asking my
everything.
friends, do you know this dude? Like, I be asking all that, be trying to find out all the deets.
Cause like, okay, when you said Steve introduced him, was he just a casual acquaintance, or was he supposed to be like his friend?
I don't know because this was years ago. This was like 8, 9 years ago.
Oh, that's how long they've been together.
Yeah, so they got married in 2015. So they had to have.
Oh, I'm thinking they've only been married a couple of years.
Oh, hold up, hold up. What? Hold up. They
What?
did get married in 2015, right, Sis-Lo? I don't want to be wrong. Or is it? Or was that the old husband?
I think it's
Cause she was
mm-mm.
married to that
I think he
Daryl
got
from the
married. They
Stroke
got
Brothers.
married in 2016.
2015. Yep, yep.
Okay,
His brother, yeah.
okay.
So
Cause
when did
I
Steve
was thinking
introduce
it's
them?
just been a couple of years.
So
So
yeah, when did Steve introduce them? Was that like 2014 or 2013?
yeah, cause he might not have even been into all of this type of stuff at this
I
That's what
time.
know.
I'm saying.
He
Or
sound
hell,
like
he
he
could have been into all that stuff and just been just
Yeah.
good at
sheets and
covering
wool. You
himself,
know how they do. A
covering his
wolf in
tracks.
sheep's
Yeah,
clothing.
cause he sound like a psychopath. You know they say psychopaths they don't have no guilt or nothing. So
Yep. And he sound like a narcissist too. Like
yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh,
Why would
fake
you
ass.
do that? Why
Narcissist.
would you do
I
Wow.
mean,
that?
Wow.
Girl,
I'm
and then
sorry
you
you
had
had to
her
go through
Sis-Lo.
that.
She was like, "Why do you keep asking me that?"
Right. She'll get agitated. Look, I'm just telling you what they told me.
she act-
Ooh.
Child,
she walking. And that's
child.
it. By this point, she's
I'll be
been
like
evicted
divorce.
five
I'll be
times
divorced tomorrow.
since she
Shit.
been with him.
I'll be at divorce court so damn
She's been
fast.
evicted 5 times. But I got
And you know what? I don't
that
care
ain't
for
the biggest tea I got for you though. Here,
How you
okay,
get
look,
convicted 5 times? Like,
that's
don't
not
neither
the
one of them
biggest tea.
work? How? Well, of course she works. She works for Steve
I
Harvey, but
said evicted.
that's what I said. How you get evicted five
She's
times and
been
you got a job and a whole
evicted.
husband? Huh?
I believe that. I
Yeah, you
believe
said
that
evicted,
he
right?
was in
Evicted
control
five
of her
times.
money. And yeah,
you believe he was
yep.
what?
And she had
So he
one.
up
She
there
got a
spending
lawsuit
all her money,
for 40 some thousand dollars.
and she
She's
said
been
20,000
garnished.
for something else.
She had a lawsuit against her. They garnished
Anyway,
her bank account and her check for 40 some thousand dollar judgment. I
So
mean,
either they
it's
living beyond their
terrible.
means,
It's
or
terrible.
do
either they
y'all
living
listen to
beyond
the
their means,
show?
or we
No,
take our money.
Cause I'm
he.
wondering. I don't watch the show, so I'm wondering when all of this was
Mm-mm.
going on, was
Yeah, I
she
ain't watched it
He,
sounding
either.
like she was stressed?
I ain't watched the Steve Harvey Morning Show in probably 10 years.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't
It's
even like.
yeah.
Now I got a girlfriend that always listens to the
to be
Strawberry Letters. I'm gonna ask her, what did she sound like? Cause if I had all this going on at home and I got a job where I got to get on the radio every day, you gonna hear it in my voice that I'm just about to break down.
Well, that's what they saying. You up here giving people relationship advice, and you got all this going on at home.
Yeah, and somebody tearing your playhouse down.
Uh-uh.
Ooh.
But how you get evicted though when you got a
it's
whole
not
job
impossible.
with Harvey? I know he
It's
pays you.
Is it because of the money or because the people found out about these charges and threw out?
I don't know.
no.
I
Mm-mm.
can't have a whole man and just
It's
keep
before
getting
these came
evicted. Like,
about.
I can do
I,
Mm.
bad by
I
my damn.
believe, yeah, I believe he was taking money from her. I believe he
He
was
had to
taking
be.
money
It's
from her,
either they was living
and that's
beyond their
probably what
means, or
happened.
he was gambling or taking
Yeah.
her money, and he
And
was
she
When
didn't
I
doing.
know.
tell you
She
it's
didn't know that.
possible, it's happened to me.
But after one eviction,
It's
after two
happened to me,
evictions,
y'all. I'm
like
telling
you, like something should hit you. Like,
Yeah,
where's
yeah.
all the money going? Why we keep getting evicted? Like,
But that's been since he's been locked up that they got evicted, or while they were
why they
still.
were together?
Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's been since he been in jail.
you.
So
Hell,
yeah,
This last,
she must not been. She must have had
this
somebody else
last eviction
managing her
happened since.
book. Cause how do
I ain't.
you get thrown out 5 times
I
and
ain't
not be
evicted once
suspicious?
on my own as a single parent. Ain't no way I'm gonna be with some man and get evicted three, four,
Hell
five
no.
times. I can do
Uh-uh.
bad by myself.
Exactly.
Shit, what I got you for? Shoot, for real.
Exactly.
Uh
Yeah.
uh
I see that don't make no sense.
Like I said,
Mm. Cause I'm trying to
listen.
figure out what was he doing that was
Everybody
so
plays.
great. Y'all
uh.
know where I'm going with that. What was he
See,
putting
y'all got
down that
me
was so
thinking that
great?
she was in on some shit because
She got.
this don't even make sense to
It
me.
don't make foolish sense.
All this fraud and all this other stuff, and you getting evicted 3, 4, 5, 11 times, and what? Like
I'm
it don't make
surprised
sense.
though that they
And she
ain't try
didn't
to
know
put no
nothing.
charges on her.
And she didn't know nothing.
Well,
And they
yeah,
talk about he probably was using taking her
It's
money and forging her
Wow.
name, and you don't know nothing. Like you don't check your bank account, you don't check your credit cards.
So, and
Listen,
they
honey,
never accused her of anything? Because I would think they
it's
would be
not
trying to pin it on her
impossible.
too.
I don't know
It's
because
not
that's how it usually goes. They get the wife too. Shoot,
Right. I would think she was in on it.
because anything the chief and the judges. No, no, no.
Sis-Lo, you
Listen
going
to
in and
me.
out.
All of those judgments and stuff.
Oh, now she back.
She she ended up having to pay all that stuff off.
Yeah.
She ended up having to pay all that off. So all of the garnishments and all of that stuff that came out of her account. I don't see her inflicting all of that on herself, only to have to turn
Right.
around and
But
get judgments and pay it, then pay it off, with her name up. It had to
well,
be something
I'd
that
rather pay it off than go
she
to
did
jail.
not know about, or he was doing, or he was
I don't
backdooring,
know. I
you
don't
know,
know.
doing some stuff. Listen,
I don't
I
know.
know. Well, I won't say I know her situation because I'm, but I know what happened to me, and baby. I put money in on one end of the city, and my ex was on the other end of the city drawing it out. And
It's a lot
then
of
when
money.
I
We
go and
talking
pay my
40,000,
bills or have my
50,000.
bills
A lot of
for
money.
automatic deduction, exactly. But when I go, I don't give it 45,000 or $45. It happens.
Hmm.
And
And
we
also,
talking about a person
these
that's
wives be
swindling,
acting like they
scamming
don't know
people out of
nothing, and they
millions
be
and
knowing
millions
stuff.
and millions of dollars. We,
Like this man got a whole woman.
well,
Like
I mean,
this
I don't
girl
know.
had to be like
I don't,
literally blind like Stevie Wonder.
I,
Mm-mm. Cause I notice
well,
everything.
maybe she
Shoot, I
was.
notice if $5, if my girl,
Maybe
I
she
be up
was.
there on my
There
bank
are,
account
you
and my
gotta
checkbook
understand, there are some people that are
recalculating.
very gullible.
Mm-mm.
There are some very gullible people. There really are some very gullible people. There are some people out there that just, you really got to, you can write it on a piece of paper in big bold print and they still can't see it.
But
Yeah.
Seriously.
this fool
But
got
let me play this
function
phone call.
silencers and all that. Who knows if he wasn't threatening her or if she wasn't scared or something? Like why you got silencers?
That's what I said.
Why
Yeah,
you got
that's kind
guns
of
with
gangster.
That's what
silencers?
I said. I said,
No,
oh,
that's what I'm saying. She could have known something.
right.
Shoot, we don't
Hold
know.
on, y'all.
But he could have been threatening her or
The family,
anything.
her grandchildren.
I mean, let's listen to her voice when she
Right.
was talking to him on the phone. She sound all timid. She don't sound like the person that be on Steve Harvey show.
And- exactly. Exactly. Like she's afraid of him.
I wouldn't
But
be
hold on.
surprised
Here's
if
the
he was
next
doing
part of the
something.
phone call. Now, this phone call is talking, I'm sorry. This is him talking to his mistress in Florida. Listen to his tone of his voice, the way he's talking, and everything. Check this out.
Going on mute.
I was good today. I hit that real quick, didn't I? I looked good today. You know why I looked good today? Because my boy called me. We're about the same age. And he was like, you still got that six pack? And I was like, sure do. And he was like, no, you don't. I was like, FaceTime me. And he was like, damn, you don't fucking age. Shit. And I was like, sure don't.
Damn. Yes, you about that booty yet? Yes, you about that booty?
It ain't about my booty. I'm not down for no booty. It's always been average, okay? It ain't never been no big thing. But
Okay. I just want to make sure it ain't slopping everywhere.
oh no, you know what? It's back to normal. I got my ass back. So I got my body back. I just gotta put some muscles. I was looking at this guy, Instagram. He's fat. And he was kind of 1 year he got a six-pack. Of course he's younger, but in 1 year he got his body like looking like damn. I was like, ooh, maybe go ahead, 'cause I'm not far. I'm just a little far. I ain't far.
Okay, well then come on with it now. Come on with it now.
I'm far.
I want the turkey to be fat when I get there.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm talking about 97, 98 pounds. Again, I know I'm my true weight. I just gotta put on the tent I always wanted to be a little thicker.
Yeah, put that 10 on, you'll be just fine. Just 10, not 15, 20.
It ain't with the teeth, right?
Yeah, 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 because they beautiful. They beautiful.
Yeah, it's
They
on
got that
point.
cleavage and stuff you don't. I guess you.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Anderson?
Yeah, sure.
You ready?
I've been ready.
Are you ready for this question?
Sure.
I never asked this question out here.
But that's fine. Ask all you want to ask. All you want to ask.
I gotta ask this question. I feel weird asking for some
You don't
reason.
say it. Why tell you so long?
Yes, I feel weird asking you.
What you weird asking? You don't ask.
How many females do you currently talk to outside of that? The one that I know you talk to.
Oh, that's it. You talking about me? You talking every day?
Just period, yeah.
That's it. You. That's it. I don't really talk about it. I'm a loner. You ain't got to believe it. You can call my son and say it. I don't fuck with everybody.
That's why you asked the question. I don't want to assume. I'm just gonna ask.
Okay, first I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Every time you call, gonna pick the phone up. Every time you text, gonna call right back.
Right.
I'm a very, very private person, so I don't have a big. You think I got a big? No. You think I got? I don't have holes everywhere. I know people, but them people ain't on the same page.
I like it. Yep, it's fine. The price is low online.
Oh, so you see how
You gonna have to
you
interpret
see how
that
his
because I
tone and
couldn't hear.
everything changed?
You gonna have to interpret because I couldn't hear everything.
Huh?
So
Yeah,
you gonna have to tell
what was
me.
the
We
question
couldn't
she
hardly
asked?
hear. Like what?
Okay.
Because she said she wanted to ask him a question. What
I
was the
heard something
question?
about
They
her
were talking
body
basically.
fat or her butt fat. I don't, girl, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I heard the butt part about some guy had
He
approached
was
her or something.
also talking about is her butt.
It,
She immature. You can tell she's immature. Her butt, her body, how her body fat, and how some guy called her and asked her, say, "Do you still have that body? I bet you don't." And she said, "Oh yes, I do." So he
The six
FaceTimed me
pack.
so I can show him what I look like and all this that. Yeah, he said, and what did he say about your behind? I mean, petty, but he's talking to her like he's
He sound
talking
old
to
enough to
a
be a dad.
15-year-old. That's the conversation is, huh?
So he sound like he old enough to be a dad.
And then exactly. And then she asked him a question about, I think she said, "Are you talking to other women too?"
Okay,
And
that's
he
what I
tell her,
couldn't
"I don't be
understand.
talking to no other hoes." And right, and then
Cause
he
I,
said something about women 60 and 65, women that are 60, 65, and all this almost 70. That's shade because Shirley Strawberry is 6, 7 years old.
how old?
She don't look like it.
She how old?
She's 67.
Really?
She like 10 years older than him.
Oh, he sounds 67
She's
then.
67. She's 67. She's 67,
Wow.
68 years old. But her, her body is tight. She looks good.
See, I don't know
Everything.
what she look like.
So he's
I just know
very
by the voice.
materialistic.
Mm.
You don't know what Shirley Strawberry look like?
I never seen.
Oh my goodness, she's on my pictures.
I just heard the
Her
voice.
picture is on my thumbnail. So yeah,
Okay. But yeah, I
yeah, her
didn't
picture's
realize
on my
she was an older
yeah.
lady. I
But
mean,
she
she. So this girl that's talking to him, do
okay,
she not
but
know
I'm
his
about to
age?
give y'all the real.
so what's the tea about
Yeah,
him
she
falling
know
in love
he
with
married.
Steve Harvey?
So why she asking that dumbass question about is he talking to anybody else?
Yes,
What he talking to his wife?
Well, what's the recordings about Steve Harvey?
she
Like,
knows. She knows that he's married. Okay, she knows she's married. She knows he's married, and she doesn't care. And then and had the nerve to want him to be exclusive to her. Then what Shirley is. I mean, what Lord have mercy, Shirley on the right. T is asking about is the situation with the phone call with her apologizing. So we know that anything in telecommunications and broadcasting, especially, are reputation based jobs.
Mhm.
So basically, anything that can come and reflect your reputation in a
Mhm.
negative way and then impact the radio or TV station or
The
anything
rating.
else and could affect sponsorship or the ratings or anything
Mhm.
else negatively can get you fired. So
Mhm.
basically, to kind of save her job and to save her work relationship, they thought it best for her to come on the radio and apologize to Steve because during one of the phone calls with Ernesto, she said that she went to visit Steve and he asked her was Marjorie home. She said no, of course not. And then
That's it. That's all about
I think
Steve.
her audio must have cut out. Because, I mean,
Okay.
I thought that's what the big hoopla was about. The
laughing.
phone
And she
call with
said,
her saying something about Steve.
so in return,
We
I mean,
didn't
the
hear
next thing she
everything
said
you
was
said,
something.
Sis-Lo. Did you say anything after she said, of
Huh?
course? Did you say anything after she said, of course not?
Is that better?
Can you hear me? I don't think she can hear us.
She said was
Can you hear me?
She's like going in and out.
Okay.
See, I
that
don't think we heard everything after she said, of course not.
Yeah, because I'm
when
like,
Steve goes up and down the stairs, he sounds winded.
Sis-Lo,
So because she with Big Boy,
can you hear us?
okay,
I don't think she can.
Girl, she just going on and on. On and on
We
and on
missing
and
the T.
on. Yeah, we missing all the tea.
Look, every time the phone go out, I bet that's
Yeah,
the
I'm
good
like, is
part.
that it?
basically I
Sis-Lo,
said that
can you hear us?
Shirley
Miss Islo, can you hear us?
I'm about to call her. Hold
that
on, I'm about to
she
call her.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm about to call her and tell her she probably needs to go out and come back in. If I can find her doggone phone number. Where the
Yeah, because she was sounding real clear at first.
No, it was when she was playing that last thing, I could not hear what they were saying.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the girl.
Yeah, I
I
heard
said
somebody
I'm not going
moaning.
on and on. Asking you hear me.
Can,
Yeah, we was. Yeah,
we hear you
well,
now,
we can hear you now, but
but you couldn't. I don't think
you
you heard
kept going
us.
in and out, and so all we heard was you said. He said, "Was
Wendy.
Marjorie there?" And she said, "No, of course not." And then we didn't hear nothing else after that.
Right. Because I was like, is that it? That's all she said.
Yeah, I think, sister, I think you might need to go out and come back in. Yeah, you was like, "Is that it?"
Yeah,
That was funny.
I'm waiting on the.
You was like, "Is that all?"
Because, see, I'm trying to figure out, is this how all this stuff came out about Marjorie in the
See,
trailer?
that's what I'm like. So
Is
what's
that a
up
link?
with the video, with the recording with Steve Harvey? Because I think that's what everybody is talking
Assume.
about mainly.
Yeah,
Because
because
all
I
this
think,
other shit, I didn't hear nothing about the other stuff. All I kept hearing about was Steve Harvey phone call. Steve Harvey, they talking about Steve Harvey on the phone call.
well, see, I heard, the only thing I heard was that her husband was in jail, and I didn't realize he had been in there and that he had
Yeah,
all these charges. I just heard about the most recent ones for the R word and the S word.
because
So
I don't think nobody really been talking. I ain't heard nobody talking about no charges, no strawberry, no nothing until Steve Harvey.
Right. And
God,
I
and
was gonna say that I don't really know the full story on it, except they were saying that his wife was fooling around with the trainer or something,
yeah, and
or
I'm
his
what?
assistant or something.
That's what I heard. Allegedly, she was messing around with a trainer, and I'm like, is this
Like somebody
for
that's
them?
his like right hand man or something.
I
The
don't
way
know.
they,
Like I said, I ain't been interested in it. Like
yeah,
really, I
yeah, because
mean,
I
you
ain't real
know,
big on food.
yeah. But I was like, is this karma for him if his wife is messing around on him?
Yeah, because what's
Hello.
the Berry woman?
Because he
Was
done
that?
had like 10 affairs, 10 different divorces, and
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Anyway,
And then the guy that they keep showing look like the dude from the Green Mile.
right, girl, mm-mm.
I'm like,
Girl, that's funny.
I'm like, no
Sis-Lo,
wonder
you
you
back?
see. So,
Sis-Lo.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had a few difficulties. But and let me go back real quick because so I can hurry up and
Yeah, start where
in
you
the stream
said.
before this dog up
What
and
did she
start
say,
acting up again.
Mel?
she
I was
Where
said,
you
saying,
said he asked was Marjorie
was
at home,
Steve
and she
home?
said,
Yeah,
"Of course not."
yeah.
I said, she said, Marjorie makes them feel like they're the help. So she doesn't she treats them like they're just people that work for him, and that's the way she feels.
Yeah,
And then
that's what
About
she
I heard
said
on the
that
internet. That's what she said. Yeah.
that
strawberry.
Steve when he goes up and huh
Uh, she
repeat
feels that
that.
way about the strawberry people that Sharon Strawberry. That she just somebody that work for him.
Shirley said that right. Shirley said that she feels like Marjorie looks at them like they're the help. Like,
Okay.
oh, it's just them, the help kind of thing.
Mm.
And she said something about Steve was winded when he was going up and down the stairs. So that was it. She really didn't say anything derogatory about them, but she felt bad because of the fact that they're already being dragged because of the rumors of them getting a divorce because Marjorie cheated with his best friend,
Yeah,
Big
Green
Boom,
Mountain.
and all of this other stuff. So she felt like,
So
you
did she
don't
really
want to
cheat?
make
Because I
things
could have
worse for
sworn.
you, and I apologize. And she said
So did she really cheat? Because they said Steve Harvey had put out something
she
saying
also
that
let them know that she was divorcing her husband.
I don't think she can hear us.
Mm-mm.
Is
This
there a
is slow.
delay?
I can't hear you.
There must be a delay
I
because
think so.
Yeah.
when we talking to you, you the
Oh,
one
there
that's
may be a delay.
So what was your question, Tanya?
Okay,
no.
I tell you
Man,
what.
it's a big delay. At least 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But my question was, I had heard that Steve Harvey had put out something saying that was a lie or it was a rumor, and I'm like, so did she really do it? Did she
Well, the
really?
only thing that I heard him say that he said was because I think Demetra was talking about this. So he came out and said, "Don't play with us,"
Yeah,
and
yeah. He
that's
was like
it.
defending her like it didn't happen.
But she said that's all he said. He ain't say nothing but don't play with us. So
And
what
see,
do that mean?
I don't know. Maybe he don't want to be the topic of
Right.
discussion, but
Like don't play with us because that sound crazy, or don't play with us, stay out of our business. You
child,
know.
this man that had how many affairs and how many divorces? I know he
Right.
ain't. I know he ain't trying to
Yeah.
tell us.
This some karma served
Joe, this is
warm.
karma, like all the way around. The trainer too, and the best
No,
friend.
here's the thing.
Child.
Here's the thing, y'all. If y'all can hear me,
Mhm.
and this is where
We hear
I'm
you.
going. This is where I'm gonna close with and pick up with later. They found out, or Chronicle speaks. my girl, one of my favorite bloggers, Chronicle Speaks, got some tea on the fact that Shirley and Ernesto may not really be married because someone contacted her saying that they were Ernesto's wife and that they have a 30-year-old daughter together and he never divorced her to begin with. So they
So you
may
mean
still
they
be
had a
married.
whole wedding?
Now, this is my thing.
Because
What
they
rock
had
did
a
she
whole
come out of or from under after all these years and all a whole wedding, a whole everything, a whole proposal on the air and everything else, and you just not coming out with this?
I'm gonna wait like
I
10
can't
seconds
wait till
before I
this
say something.
develops. And that's where I'm gonna wait. And we're gonna talk about the rest on tomorrow. I get what y'all got to what y'all closing remarks.
This a mess.
Should we wait like 10 seconds before we talk?
Yeah.
Okay. You go first.
This some in the words of Michael Basin. This some fracking nigga bull. Ain't none of this stuff adding up. None of it. Like, so the wife, a wife and partner. I believe he might be still married to the first wife, but I'm like, Miss Sis-Lo, where she been that she ain't come through trying to stir up no trouble, or was he paying her off too, or was she scared of him? I'm. This story got too many twists and turns.
I don't
That
know. I
part.
don't be here. Oh yeah. Child, we gonna have to resume this later. It's like delays and everything going on.
Miss Sis-Lo said that part.
Child.
Oh Lord, this a mess.
See, it's a big delay. But yeah, it's a mess. It's a whole mess. That's all I gotta say.
And somebody didn't do their homework. Like, she should have had like a prenup, investigation, some paperwork done. Ain't she kind of considered a celebrity?
Well, most social media influencers, including ourselves, we can call ourselves celebrities.
Well, I guess because they nationally syndicated and it's
Yeah,
still
I would consider her a celebrity. I definitely would. Hell, if you've been on a TV show or a broadcast with Steve Harvey every day for
right.
like 15 years, I would consider you a celebrity.
I would have made him sign somewhere. He came.
Yeah, it would
He
have been a
leaves
whole
the way
prenup.
he came in.
It would have been a whole prenup. We would have had separate
Yeah.
bank accounts. You know how you supposed to have like one joint just to throw a little money in
Mhm.
to pay the bills. I learned that. Even I ain't never been, excuse me, married, and I got the hiccups. I ain't never been married, and I know that much.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
put all your coins in one pot.
It
Hell
just seemed
no.
like it's a lot of details.
It's some shit that just sound like I can't believe that she did not know nothing. I just can't.
Yeah, and I didn't
I
know
mean,
she was
maybe not
that
the
old.
kitty stuff, but that other stuff. I ain't gonna say she knew about the kitty stuff, all that kind
Right.
of stuff, but
Right.
the
'Cause
fraud and all that, all the money, the
and the check
mismanagement,
writing, and then
5 evictions,
he didn't wrote a
right?
check for $20,000 out of her account to pay for her wedding ring, and then they done
And
came and took the ring.
thank you. And then you get evicted 5 times. Like if you get evicted that many times, sell that ring back. Shit,
Right.
you out on your ass. I mean, and you work for Steve Harvey. Now I'm gonna hope that he's really paying you pretty good,
Right.
pretty
And
decent amount of money.
and
But
then she might have been living outside her means too, because after I
that's what
got
I
evicted,
said. Yep.
if I got evicted the first and the second, it might have been a second. I don't think I would have let it been no second. But
Maybe a second, maybe a second.
but after
But
that second,
everybody
we
struggle.
downgrading. We just gonna get an apartment.
Right. You know, and she probably up there trying to live like Harvey and Marjorie.
Right.
Chill, like, moving on up. No, we ain't.
Yeah, from the way it sounds,
Yeah. On
Marjorie won't
the
let
east
y'all
side.
come past the foyer. Go
Child,
down there and talk to them in the foyer. They can't come all the way up in the house.
child, shoot. I be staying right in my lane.
Okay.
Staying right in my lane, child.
I just find it hard to believe ain't nobody know this man was doing all this.
That's what I'm talking about. But until she gets back, did you hear about the stuff going on with Rita and them?
You
And
know, I I I kind of heard about it, but I don't really follow Rita like that.
I don't either, but the shit is good. They,
And
she
see,
boy,
I
he's spilling
don't follow
all
Rick
her
either.
tea. He's spilling all her tea.
And see, I don't like it.
Child. And you know what?
I was kind of I didn't like the other night how he went off on Harley
But
and
why does
stuff.
this seem like a play? Okay, maybe
It
I
do
know.
seem like one, don't it?
Deanna be telling me, Tanya, no, I don't think it's a play, Tanya.
It
That's what Deanna.
sounds like it's so
But it sounds
convenient.
like it, right? Because just the
Yes,
other day he said, "I'm not falling out Rita," and if we do, y'all ain't gonna know nothing. And that, like, literally just the other day he said
yeah,
that.
I ain't
And
buying it.
then today he's just unleashing on her like 3, 4 videos in one day.
And then I think he was kind of in his feelings because triple was getting a lot of attention and stuff. So I
Yeah,
think
they was going back and forth.
this might be a way to shift the attention back.
Yep, yep,
Because in my opinion, Triple read him down. I'm sorry.
yep. It
Now
was
that
good
the
though.
one he did the next night, it wasn't all that. But the first one he
Right.
did,
The
I was
first one he
like,
did was good, but the second one
yeah, that
wasn't
was
all
womp
that.
womp womp.
Because he mainly focused on several. He focused on 5. He was talking about a lot of people during that one, but that first one.
And
But
then it
I ain't
wasn't
gonna
so
say
much
that
of.
Rick wasn't giving it to him too,
Let me
but
see.
it
I
was,
can I can only listen to Rick for probably about 10 minutes, and then
girl. He be cracking me up.
mm,
I don't know. He just so animated.
too animated though.
I be cracking up, but yeah, Triple had me going. He had me going.
Cause see,
I ain't really
I
listening.
didn't know there was a history between Triple and Rita. So I
Yes.
just happened to get on Sunday and I see Triple was live, and I was like, well, what he talking about? And then I was like, is he talking about Rick?
Yep.
I ain't know
Yep.
nothing about none of that because I don't follow them.
Yep.
So and then I was listening to how he was going on, and he was like, I must be calling
Hey
folks
y'all.
bitches now. I ain't worried about my
I'm
job now.
so
I
sorry.
was
I'm gonna
like,
Yeah.
go ahead and end this before it happens again. It's
Yeah, go ahead and end it now so you can end it so your live don't keep going on and on and on if you can't get back in. Cause you just keep going in and out.
yeah. But I'll be coming over to your channel for a recap.
Oh
Cause,
girl, tomorrow morning,
cause
right around 10 o'clock. Around 10,
the
11.
ones that I can't watch or that I don't have the patience to listen to, I just wait on the
And
recaps.
that's exactly what I do. Like there's some stuff you
technical,
cannot
and
watch and I
I'm
just
trying
wait to the
to get
recap.
AT&T to straighten it out, but it's taking forever.
Is she talking to us?
Yeah, I think so. She was saying something about AT&T straightening it out.
Oh. But yeah, you got work tomorrow because I'm gonna be live probably around
Yeah,
10:30.
I'll be working.
Yeah, because you work at home, so
Yeah.
you can tune in and you can hop on the link if you want to. But yeah, I'm about to watch all his videos tonight and then try to watch a few Rita. She be oh
I can't do all of that.
child. I'm gonna
I
try to get
stayed in
through
there
it.
for about 10, I'm gonna say 5 minutes, and then I was
I'm
like,
gonna try to get through it, child. I'm gonna try my best. I'll just red ball, fast forward, speed it up, or I might just watch other people because a lot of people is doing commentary about it. So,
see, I was hoping Demetra would hit it up because she shared it.
oh, but she was talking about it though. Demetra was talking about it too.
She did a live.
Yeah, but then did you hear the stuff about the color girl? See, I want to talk about stuff about the color girl play too.
Yeah.
So
I
I
I
definitely
was on
plan
Almond
on.
Brown's live this morning.
Yes, I saw Almond Brown. Almond Brown was going in, and that ain't like her. But she
Yeah,
was kept telling people, "Don't you record my stuff? Don't you screenshot? Don't you?"
yeah. She was genuinely upset.
Yes, and that's why I want to talk about that tomorrow too.
Yeah,
But
cause
yeah, so you can join me tomorrow if you want, or
I got